The other tweet at the table, because we've talked about all of these people. At Katie First Lady says, so Bryan Danielson, Edge, which we didn't talk about, and Saraya are all wrestling again. What's their healing potion? Hashtag AEW Dynamite, hashtag WWE Raw, hashtag tweet the table. Well, is it?
Well, so a couple things.
Cortisone?
One, we don't know about Saraya, right?
Right.
It hasn't been clarified if that is an actual wrestler or just manager, leader of the division. And I talked about this last week when she debuted. It worked for Bryan Danielson. It worked for Edge. You play the probabilities. One of these times it's not going to work. And I'm not saying it's her. It could be, I don't know who another wrestler off the top of my head that suffered from a broken neck. Let's just, I'm not trying,
yeah.
well, I'm not trying to put this on someone, but let's just say it's bald.
Darren Drostoff.
See, let's say it's say it's bald
FTR
right?
1.
Yeah, he comes back. Or Kurt Angle. There's a perfect one.
There you go.
Kurt Angle decides to come back, right? Like the law of probability says of those 4, most likely one of them's not going to fucking have a great future. And so that's where I'm just hesitant. I'm just scared for her first match because I don't want her to think that she's 20 again and can do the hurricane run off the top rope and then fuck her neck up, So I'm scared, to be honest with you. I am the most nervous that this could be a death nail type of thing for AEW.
Here's kind of what I've said regarding even last week when I brought this up. I don't think Saraya Paige was all that great. I think she was a beneficiary of the time. I think she was better than average when the average was subpar. And I
think she's good.
I have not. I know people are like, oh, Paige, will we ever get Paige back? But like, is it really because you people were like, I can't wait to see Paige fucking collar and elbow tie up with somebody who, like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know what she did before. None of it do I remember of like match-wise. None of it. None of it. I remember a few storylines, but I don't, none of it match-wise. Again, I'm a moves don't matter kind of guy.
Well, no.
So like she was bringing nothing spectacular, right? Like, again, I think she was better than average.
No,
and right now we have way better than average.
Do we? I disagree.
Well,
her debut on
not.
Raw, where she took away the title from AJ, was a memorable moment when she decided to create the factions when they brought up Charlotte and Becky and all of that.
Not a match.
They gave her the porn name. Huh?
But not a match. Right?
Well,
like,
that's what I'm saying. But what are you wanting? Are you wanting to remember matches, but moves don't matter? Or are you wanting to remember storylines? And here's the storyline.
Yeah, true. I mean, so correct, right? If we get a storyline here, but we're not getting that.
Well, again, it's been 2 weeks, and I don't know if she's a wrestler.
And so we can get storylines without matches, right? So that's my thing is I don't need her in a match because I never cared about her in a match, if I'm being honest. Like, I cared about the storyline, and we can do it without a match. When somebody could potentially die from this or be paralyzed.
Right. I don't want that. Yeah, that's the scary part. That's where AEW has a wrestler that dies is a death nail move or death nail event for AEW in less than 5 years of being a promotion. But when you're speaking of Saraya, Paige, whatever, if you look at all of her social media, she's fucking killing it. She has just as many followers on Twitter as CM Punk. She has the same number, 2.7 million people follow her on Twitter. She has all the OnlyFans stuff, which I don't know what that is, but she has all of that. Like, her Twitch thing is quadrupled, whatever you can think of from any other wrestler. Like, she has a following.
But again, so did CM Punk. And to me, and I think even you had said this before, like, what I don't get is I don't understand. I get it. I see that people like this person. Paige, oh my God. But when you go, why? And they go, because Paige. And you go, what did Paige do or say? And they go, Paige. Like, when they go, what did CM Punk do or say? Now, there's things, and we can point to that, right? Like, and I think CM Punk is different. CM Punk, I think, had much more self-influence.
Tangible things. Yeah.
With Paige, it was, I I think it's more, again, a beneficiary of whoever was writing these storylines, because the Paige match, I don't remember the move. I don't even remember what her finisher was. I don't remember the moves. None of them, right? The storylines, yes, I remember some of the storylines, but most of the promos, I don't remember, right? Like, I don't know what she said, when or where. Like, I remember there's a few little digs at the Bellas. So to me, it's like, sure, I get that, yes, got this following, everybody, but I don't get why. And when I go, do you guys really care? Or is it just like is it because at that moment you identified like, this is different than what we're getting, so I'm going to attach to this.
Right. And that's what you're saying, right? Yeah. So when you're saying, I want the girl who, if I give a beer to, she's going to chug, or if I give her a microphone, she's going to say, Brit sounds like shit. Like, you're not getting that from Athena. I know the Brit and shit thing is more common with Jade and all of that stuff. But when she came onto the scene, she was doing oh shit, does a girl talk like that? Oh shit.
Yeah.
If it was that when everyone was doing I'm a model, where she was like, hey, you want to go play flip cup in the back? Like, that's what made her.
Yeah. That's
like
what made her.
Guys.
But that's not what she's going to be now. And so now I'm like, what's the draw?
Well, you don't know.
That she was a has-been? Like, I don't know what, because I just don't feel. Yeah, I agree, but it's not looking good. It's not looking like there's a plan. And to me, I'm just like, I don't see the benefit she's adding outside of, like, again, we're hoping to maybe tag a, SB Nation Facebook post where somebody's like, oh, they brought Paige, and I might check this AEW Dynamite, but that's going to go away in a couple weeks. I mean, we saw it with CM Punk.
Yeah, but would you rather have that or more of an influence, but someone who dislikes the business like Logan Paul?
I guess. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I think Logan Paul likes WWE a lot.
Oh,
I think he likes wrestling a lot.
It like a fucking, hey, did my check clear? He doesn't give a fuck.
I don't know. I think he admires the ability to go out and do athletic things and get people to cheer for you and not have to actually, like, test your mettle.
All right. Tell him to name the Intercontinental Champion without going in the back and looking.
Yeah, well.
He ain't watching shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, my thing, back to the tweet, is the law of probability says that one of these times the person that comes back from the neck injury, it's not going to work, and I'm just so scared that
don't put her in the ring.
I don't want it to happen to Edge. I don't want it to happen to Bryan Danielson. I'm not saying Saraya is the only one that this could happen to. I don't want anything to happen to any of these people. Neck injuries you shouldn't come back from. Fucking stop it, man.
Well, and not to, again, discredit AEW's women as a whole, but we've talked about this. Not the highest caliber, like, we're talking about the most elite of talent here on that side across the board. There's a few that I think I would feel would be safe enough to put her in the ring with, to be honest with you.
Yeah, do mixed matches. Do mixed gender matches with her. Just put her in there with Eddie Kingston.
That one might,
it'd be a safer match than Ruby Soho. Or Tay Conti.
Nia Jax. All right.
All right, so those were the two of that.
So, that was the Tweet the Tables, and, I mean, we've talked enough about AEW and whatnot.